Hey everyone, Bob Thibodeau here. This is now day 4 of our Facebook Likes campaign. This is the day we've been waiting for to begin adding in those English speaking nations. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to share the screen with you right now. And first, let's go to the ad campaign. Now, we see, let me click on this and we'll look at the charts first so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, this shows 626 page likes so far in 4 days. Okay, according to these analytics, 3,626. It hasn't been updated yet, probably in the last 10, 12 hours. If we go over to the actual Facebook page, and you notice I have these memes coming in 3 times a day. I've been putting posts on here. 54 people reached on this one. This one just got posted. Uh, let's see if we go down, let it go down. You'll see I've been putting stuff in here. This one had 13 people reach 8 engagements. 69 people reach 8 engagements. 22 people reach 5 engagements. 34 and 12. So this is where I'm populating the page. I'm keeping it active, which Facebook likes. Okay. We come down here. Right now, Facebook says I have 682 likes since we started this page. Remember, we started at 0. All right. We started at 0. It was a brand new page. I have 682 followers. We've had 4,053 posts reached this week. That's people that they've put this information in front of. So out of the 4,053, we got 682 followers. That's what we're looking for. All right. If I come over to, again, to the analytics, the demographics right now, it's still staying about the same. The 25 to 34 age group is the highest. The men was at 80%. It's now at 71, and the women have increased to 29. So that's good. We're starting to get some women followers in here as well. When we go over here, let's see, click off this, and we go to the ad. Remember we had that error message that I went in and did a video on how to correct that. And if we go over here to edit this, you'll see that the ad is no longer, or that warning is no longer up here. Okay, so that little minor adjustment that we did on that video took care of that issue. And now Facebook is happy with the ad and everything's going on. All right, so we're going down. It says it's not active, but let me show you over here. This is the pixels. The active users right now we've had. Now this is going to the podcast website itself. We had 428 users in the last 28 days because it's still tracking how many actually visited the page. But hey, this is working. This is what we want, all right? We want to drive traffic. Now, let's go over here to the ad because this is where we want to begin fixing or adding in the English language people. Okay, and I got to figure out how to get there. That's what we got to do. When you don't do this continuously, sometimes we forget, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing these live in front of you so you can see what we're going through and getting all this set up. I think this will be it right here. Okay, give it a chance to load. We're still at $5 a day, which is good. The ad started June 22nd. And here we go. All right. So right now it is worldwide. If I did before I went live here, I did the analytics and we're getting a lot of people from like Nepal and the Middle East, some in Africa, that area of the world, which is what we're expecting because we're on worldwide with the United States, New Zealand, Canada, United Kingdom, and Australia blocked. What we're going to do now is begin adding in these English-speaking nations. And we're going to start by adding in New Zealand. Okay, so I'm going to pop New Zealand, give that an X. Now, the only ones that show up as being blocked is worldwide with the exception of, let it, come on, there we go, with the exception of the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, and Australia. So New Zealand is now added back in. And I hate that little circle that's doing that because we're taking up a lot of bandwidth with this video recording. There we go. Okay. And if I move, I think if I click on that, make it go out a little bit. Is that as far as it goes? Okay, there we go. You see New Zealand here is now back into the worldwide campaign. All right. So I'll begin. And remember, we have this set up for small business owners, authors, Bible study, Christian Bible studies, people who follow Billy Graham, the Christian Church, John C. Maxwell, Pentecostalism, prophecy, and revelation. So these are the Christians that we are targeting in these nations. And it says, Facebook says we should reach between 2.4 and 6.9 thousand per day with 88 to 254 likes. Now I added in New Zealand, and when I hit publish, it's going to go offline. You're going to see when we go back, it's going to say in review again. There'll be no issue with this. Their algorithm will look at it, say, okay, it's still what worldwide. He just added New Zealand. We're fine. All right, so let me hit publish. And now, if I go back up to, let's see, where are we going here? Not there. Back over here. Close this out. In review. That's what I was looking for. So it's now in review again. Usually within an hour or two, I'll get the little message that says your ad has been approved, and we're back on track. So this was day 4. At day 8, we're going in and we're adding in Australia. Okay, so that's the next plan. If there's anything goes on, I'll make another video to show you about that. In the meantime, do what you need to do. You should have already had your business page set up. You should already have your business ad account set up. You should have already created that post, the one that we showed you about, your Made to Thrive post. And you should have used Canva or whatever software program you like to do to make your little logo to put on there as well. You should have loaded all that to Facebook. You should have set up your Facebook pixel. You should have already set up this ad campaign at whatever dollar amount per day that you're willing to spend on this. And let's implement, Podcast Yoda. That's that's my handle, right? And let me go up here and just do this. And we'll go over here to Podcast Yoda, and you'll see Yoda pop up here. There you go. So you want to start podcasting? Well, Podcast Yoda down at the bottom. I like this one right here. It says, "Do or do not. There is no try," says Yoda. All right. So that's what you need to do. I'll stop the share here. Do or do not. There is no try. So you need to go ahead and do, because you've already seen in 4 days we're closing in on 700 followers on our Facebook page. So that's what we want to see. All right. So till we talk again, this is Bob Thibodeau. Go out there and do it.